Hey there, guys and gals and YouTubers. Welcome back, and we are finally doing the sugar beet harvest. Early foggy morning here. Next in-game day, it's you can see there's 6:14 in the morning. So yeah, I guess today's supposed to be really foggy, but we can still get the work done. And yeah, it's been a little bit since we did a recording. I know we actually probably got half this field done. It's because the last recording that I did just didn't record for some reason. The problem is this recording software I have, Mirillis Action, doesn't give me any HUD interface on top to let me know that I'm actually recording when I hit the record button. So it's kind of a gamble. So that's why I don't really have any videos up since a little bit, and plus it's been really nice weather out here, so I've been kind of enjoying the springtime. And it was the last week before my wife went back to work, so we were just hanging out, going to the parks and stuff, so that was pretty nice. So we're back in the groove of things, and yeah, we got the potato or beet harvester going over there to Holmer. And while that's doing that, I wanted to show you guys this. I already did this in the last recording that didn't get worked out, but I wanted to show you this guy here, the Arcusin. Let's go into the Baler technology. I've been wanting to show you guys this for a while. Actually, Deputy P did a tutorial on this a long time ago. Not successful because it's very tricky on how to use this guy here. So we're actually trying to get to use it today. It's one of those kind of skill type balers. Let me turn down the volume here, this guy is loud. So we'll hit X, and you got keypad 9, which opens the back gate, and 7 attaches bale, and 8 lifts it up. And basically, if you see over here, this is what it looks like once you get them up. And I believe you can go 5 high, but it's not recommended. It's best to do 4 high, and this is what the pile looks like. And this is basically just to get them in pile 4 high, so that you can just slap them up onto a trailer by just grabbing the bale on the bottom and just slapping it up on the trailer for you. So they do, this is a real life thing. They do use this in real life. I've seen some videos on this. So I always want to try new things. Oh yeah, we actually have, I keep forgetting I didn't show you guys this. Yeah, we did bale this whole field here. We got round bales, and then we have the square bales, which is, we're going to sell all those. We're not going to keep those because we're kind of getting a little lag from them. And the round bales we're going to actually keep for our own purposes on the farm. So these square bales, I'm going to bring over this Fleagle autoloader and basically take them out and sell them. But I wanted to show you guys this while we're out here. So let's go line this up here. So it's kind of tricky once the bales are kind of all over the place here. So let's try to get this lined up here. It's a little tricky. That one seemed to got one in there. So we gotta attach the bales by hitting 7. And it basically brings in those hooks on the bottom, and then hit 8 to lift it. Well, actually didn't grab it, did it? There it goes. And then we just go to the next one. Let's see if we can grab this one. It's kind of tricky at first, but the more you do this, the better you get at it. Alrighty. Then I think we hit 7 to unhook, 8 to go down, 7 to hook again, and 8 to bring it up. And then that's how you do it. So we'll go grab this one. So if you're looking for an alternative thing to do square bales, this is a pretty good feature here. 7 on hook, 8 to go down, 7 to hook again, and 8 to bring it up. So it's pretty cool. It's something I probably won't use every day, but I like to have little weird gadgets with baling technology. I got quite a different... this one didn't go in there quite well. But in real life, they're a lot faster at this than I am. and you do this on a daily basis, you're gonna get pretty good at this, pretty much. So we'll just skip this one over here, I guess, and go for another one. But you guys get the gist of it. They're basically, I guess, something just to get them in piles on the field and just kind of like take them to one end of the field and just leave them there while another front loader kind of picks them up and stacks them on the trailer and helps out that. So we can just transport it like this. We can take it all the way to the end over here. If I can find my way around. Hopefully you guys can see this. That foggy morning is pretty hard to see any. I know if I speed up time it'll clear out, but I'm renting those equipment. I don't want to like do that right now, so every minute counts. So we'll drop it off here. We'll hit 7. Actually, I should have probably just hit 8, huh? 9 to open the back gate and just kind of roll out, and then hit 9 again. And then there you go. So let's head on over to the harvester over here. Now I'm using this Hawk grime here. Cool thing is, it just came out, so it's under auger wagons. Actually, it'll show up under tippers, but I had to actually edit it to show up under auger wagons. And it's by Keisho. He's the one that did this one that we're actually going to do that would hook up to the truck here, the Keisho truck. And decided to go with the tipper because it's a lot cheaper. Oops, not the tipper, the auger wagon. It's a lot cheaper to rent per day. So I went with that. I've been dumping this load on the field. I'm going to actually come back and conveyor it into like a semi truck. And the second thing about this, it's been like stopping in the crop, and this is not realistic right here. I'm actually damaging the crop. Oh, actually I need to set this guy to stop. One more standing. Okay, we'll have it. He seems to want to go every time I unload him. So I don't know why that is with this harvester. And this trailer pretty much holds just about the whole load of this Homer. It's just a little bit short. I think the Homer is like 46 tons and this holds like 40 tons. So I've actually probably going to use either the conveyor belts, which I have under Miss. You guys seen this before in my other series, this guy here by Maru. Or I'm actually probably going to use this guy here, the Ropa Euro Mas 3, which these fronts kind of spread out, and basically it's kind of like a portable conveyor belt, and it's kind of cool. I just have to re-keybind my recording software because there's so many keybindings with this guy here. He pretty much uses almost all the F keys, pretty much, a lot of the F keys. The higher tier ones. So I'm gonna have to rebind that because F12 is needed for this guy to kind of actually turn it on, and that's my recording software. But I found a thing with this. It's something you got to keep in mind. Don't use the heat tip trigger, which is the kind of the built-in with all these tippers, where I can just hit the hotkey, which is I believe left control T and left control R actually functions that. The problem with that, it doesn't work with that guy because somehow it doesn't recognize the triggers, and it never really pulls the pile out. So what I did is actually used the best thing to use is placeable heaps, which is the one I did on the mod review one, and this is the one that's clippable, the placeable heaps. This is the placeable piles. So it works really well with this one, and you don't have to constantly move it. You just park that guy in there and it'll pull from it and conveyor belt. And the cool thing about that mod is when it conveyor belts, it doesn't go really fast. It kind of simulates good speed when it conveyor belts. We'll have to look at it when we get that set up, but this is why, if you guys are wondering why I'm piling up here, because I want to try that. And after doing this, I was like, you know what, I could have just piled it into, instead of piling, I could have just put it into a semi-truck. Because I can't back this guy up into the storage area, so I have to use a semi-truck. But if you guys are wondering, that's why I'm piling it there. And I kind of wanted to do that because a lot of the guys in Europe that I was watching some YouTube on, they actually kind of do that. They kind of just dump it on the side there and come pick it up later, which I think that's pretty cool. I like the way they do that. So let's get a couple more of these bales, guys. Let's do another pile for you, and then we won't mess with this anymore. So it just gives you an idea. So this video, hopefully, it's Sunday night when I'm recording this. Hopefully I can get it rendered up for you tonight. If not, it's definitely I can do it Monday, but then it's not going to go up for Tuesday for you, so yeah, it's not going in there. I do apologize, guys. I mean, I think I mentioned many times before, I'm just kind of pressed for time a lot now, so. And then when I do a recording that never works, like it just didn't work last time, well, that's really bad. I get really discouraged. I get pissed off, especially because I did a really long recording. I did like almost a 50-minute recording, and then I realized it didn't actually record, and I got really sad and depressed about it, so I just kind of moved on and just took a break from it all for a day, and then came back and I said, you know what, it's time to record again. And that's the way it is sometimes with these videos. I mean, sometimes I've done in the past where I forgot to unmute my mic and it was like not picking up my mic for some reason, or didn't set up my mic, switch over to my mic. So there's a lot to, there's like a checklist you need to do with YouTube, so even though you get all that stuff checked off, it's never perfect. There's always mistakes in the field, so. And I do appreciate you guys that are sticking it out. Oops, actually, you know what, let's put that down. I think I need to hook that better. Didn't seem to hook pretty good. So I'm actually considering doing the vlog again, because I remember, I don't know if you guys, some of you guys really follow me from the past, where I did a video vlog of what's going on. I think I might try to do those again, because there's some stuff I gotta discuss, and I don't want to discuss them too much in Farm Sim too much. I just kind of want to like discuss farm related stuff here and not other stuff. I'll probably save it for the vlogs. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about with game industry kind of stuff, so I'm considering doing that. There we go. And that's the last pile here, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna come pick these up with the auto stacker here. I could probably do it this episode. Sell some of these off. I mean, I always got a lot going when I'm recording. Let's just move it down with 8 first before I drop it, and then hit 9. Pull forward 9 and then hit X to fold it up. So yeah, that's how the Arcusin there. Square bill stacker. Pretty nice little thing. Pretty nice little guy. I got quite a few different bale stuff that I haven't really tried. I just got them because they look cool. I mean, there's the round. I use this in FS13. It's the round automatic pickup baler thingy. And you got this guy here, the Ritchie 1498. This picks up bales too, and it's a trick the way you do it. And it's kind of cool because you bring some of the arms down, grab the bales, bring them up, and then bring the ones in the front down. So it's kind of cool. And then you got this guy here that attaches to tractors, and you can pick up round bales with just one tractor. Quite a bit of them. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like 12 bales on there. You can get big ginormous bales on there too, so that's pretty cool. So let's kind of grab some of these bales here, I guess. We'll grab the square ones because those are the ones we're going to be selling. And product type. Toggle loading type. X and Z. Oh, there it is on the bottom. I wasn't paying attention. So this is square bales. This is straw square bales. So yeah, that should be it there. Let's turn this down to, forgot where we can go, 12. And I think this should be picking them up. Yep, there we go. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll go pick these up. I haven't done square bales on this trailer yet, so yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like this. Even though it doesn't seem realistic for me. I mean, for one person, I like automatic stuff. You know, I could sit here and load these stuff, but we've done it before in the past. You know, I like stuff like this. It looks cool with the straps and everything. I think that's as high as it goes. I think it's full. Yeah, it says 100%. So we gotta figure out where these things can get sold. And I found out by the X64 fix, if you remember, I did a mod review on that, where there's a fix for the in-game fruit types, where stock in-game there's only like 64 fruits, and then this mod allows like modded maps or whatever for you to allow to use like 128 fruits, which if you go beyond that, the game will just basically lock up and not allow you to get in the game. So I'm wondering if I can just pile these in this field for right now. So back on track, I found an update for that mod. It's like X64 plus. I'm actually going to store them right here for right now and then come grab them in a little bit and sell them. With the updated version, it allows you to do 128 bales, and I didn't know there was a limitation on bales. So that makes me wonder that if you do a hardcore baling, you're going to start getting lag. So if 128 is the fix, then what's the limit? Like 64 bales you can have like stored or what? That's kind of weird. Let's go B and 3. So it's like almost like Giants never intended for serious people to come along and do some serious bailing. It's like, yeah, these guys were gonna make this game and they're only gonna do a couple bails and not do much. And they kind of underestimated, you know, the love and desire and drive that players put in the game, and determination and stuff like that. They didn't have that in mind, I guess, and didn't think you players were gonna push the limit on all this. And that's kind of, that shouldn't be a way of thinking with a game industry, a game developer. They should think that we're gonna make a game and we gotta make it great because, and we gotta put a lot of this in there because people are going to be pushing the limits, and that's what human nature is about. We push the limits. We push the limits in many aspects and life, you know. We push the limits in transportation, you know. We push the limits in going from horse and buggy to cars, and then going from cars to flying in planes, and you know, then the aspiration and desire to go to the moon and stuff like that. So they shouldn't have assumed that, you know. So I think they probably didn't think like we were gonna do that much stuff with the game. I can imagine, you know, a console maybe, I don't know, but there's people out there gonna do a lot of bailing. They want to store a lot of bales. I mean, that's what farmers do in real life. They don't store a lot of this stuff, you know. So I guess there's a limitation. So I don't know, how am I gonna keep track of that? I guess what happens. I don't know if what happens if you go beyond there. I think some of these bales just disappear. So I'm obviously got a past 64 already. I mean, we're just gonna pile these here, and then it's just a temporary staging area so that when I find the sell point for these. And what's going on with the Homer? It's actually been sitting still there for a while. Oh, that's what happened. There's a tree. So we're gonna actually have to change that up here. We might have to have it. I don't know if that's the way you should do it in reality, is do the go in circles. We'll try it though. Because if I think if I go up that way towards the contractor, I think I might hit some buildings over there, so I don't know if I can shoot off that way. So that's the one thing I don't like about this Homer, is look at the unload. It just looks like a river of sugar beets. The Roper or Tiger, when it unloads, you can see like individual you can see the individual sugar beets and potatoes coming off. I guess I'm gonna have to go that way, and then we're gonna have to do auto combine. Maybe a couple of headlands. So my older brother, he's in his 40s, just picked up the game, Farm Simulator 2015 on Xbox. He has Xbox One. He's all about Xbox. He gave up his PC to do consoles, but he picked it up for like 10 bucks. I think it's just the standard one. I don't think it's the gold edition. But he was asking me if he should get the game. I was like, yeah, grab it. I mean, you're gonna like the equipment and stuff. And then he's addicted to the game. He plays it all the time now. He said it's a good break from competitive gaming because he does a lot of competitive gaming on Xbox One. I guess he does the what's that new game that came out, Division, Tom Clancy's Division, and then he was doing what's the other one he's been doing? Oh, I can't remember. It's only exclusive to Xbox. I can't remember, but he said it's a good break from playing competitive gaming to do some farming. He's actually got a lot of money on there already. He's only been playing it since this last weekend. I think Friday he got it. I guess he found the easy way to make money. I guess he bought like solar panels right away and then let the game run in the background for a while on his Xbox, and then bought some wind turbines, and basically he's got a lot of equipment now. Oops, sorry. Let's grab these 2 bales. Kind of sucks though that I'm glad he's enjoying it, but kind of sucks that we have no way to play him together since he's on Xbox and I'm on PC. And I think he would like it a lot on PC, just because of the mods. It would like extend his store-bought stuff with some of this equipment. I think he would dig a lot of this class stuff too. And it seems like he's talking about getting the next version. He was asking me, when's the next one coming out? And I was like, yeah, they normally come out in October, like every 2 years. And he was asking me like what kind of features are coming. And I was like, I really don't know. They're kind of secretive on their stuff usually. And I think I know for sure we might get a couple more new crops and stuff like that. So I really don't know, because Giants, like I said, you guys have been playing this long enough, you know they're kind of secretive, and you don't know ultimately till it comes out for sure on release date. Man, I wish I knew that game he was playing. Destiny. Oh, it's called Destiny. I'm sure some of you guys probably, if you guys are like Xbox, heard that game. I've heard they're probably going to release Destiny 2 if they do a Destiny 2 on PC, which it would be nice. The way he talks about that game sounds really cool. But at the same time, he's been playing it since the beginning. He says they're going in the wrong direction with the game right now, so kind of stopped playing it, and then he started playing Division for a while. And he's actually stopped playing Division for a while because there's a lot of hacks in it too. For a while, consoles weren't getting hacks, and then all of a sudden they started getting hacks, and that's the thing with a lot of these weird competitive games or multiplayer, like PvP or PV environment, player versus environment. There's always like these people that hack in there, like Arc and DayZ mods and stuff like that. DayZ mod was probably the first and worst one. That's kind of where it all started, I think. Used to get in there a hack. You know, they kind of hack. They buy like a thing where it tells you where you're located on the map, and they kind of sneak up on you, and you could be in the bushes in the middle of nowhere, and they're right on top of you and they kill you. Oops, wrong button. So I've been wanting to play a lot of other games on my channel, it's just I don't have time. Kerbal Space Program, I know I've been talking about that before in my channel a long time ago, and they finally updated it to the new version of Unity, which allows them to run in 64-bit, which is gives them more memory. Hopefully they're going to push the graphics a little bit more, and I don't really know if I have time for that. I really want to do that game. And but the thing is, I use a lot of mods in there, and I've been away from that game for about a year, and then it's going to take me about a week of trying to get the mods together. I just don't want to have the time to do that. It just takes a lot of time. I just don't have that time for that right now. But I'm sure that some of you guys actually enjoy that game. It's a really good game. It's actually kind of expensive now. I paid like 16 bucks for it when it first. I think I had like the early version of it, like version 12 or 13. Now they're like version 2 something. So yippity yapping, I'm talking about all kinds of stuff besides farm sim. But you know what, there's so much you can talk about this game that we've done it so many times, guys. This becomes my vlog. Farming vlog. So let's find a couple more of these bales. I think there's some over here. So hopefully by 7:30 in game the fog will lift. Usually when it gets later in the day, this fog lifts. I don't mind the cloudiness, it's just this fog. It's just so hard to see stuff. And it eats performance too. Now that I got this John Deere tractor, I've been seeing these a lot where I live. Like when I'm traveling a lot, going from here to Pennsylvania, I see these a lot now. And I've seen them at one place on my travels, and I think it's like a place where they sell kind of older tractors. And I've seen this one out there on the front, and I was just like, oh, that's awesome. Really cool to have it. This is probably gonna bump. As long as it doesn't make it fly into space, I'm fine. Oh, you know what'd be cool is to buy. I haven't used that mod in ages. This is actually an old mod from FS13. That straw plant. I think that's from. You can get that off of FarmSim's website. You know what? We might do that. I don't know how much that sells for though. Is it more? Or is it? There it is. Yeah, I remember this guy. We used to use this a lot in a lot of maps because you get a lot of straw in a lot of your fields and stuff because all the harvest, like the barley and wheat, you get a lot of straw and you never know what to do with it. And I think you get more out of putting it in here than you do of taking it over to the sell point in the map. And we used to like doing it because we could put it anywhere we want and we don't have to travel far for some of these sell points with the straw. And it looks cooler too, you know. So maybe we'll do that. I totally forgot about that. If we get into doing a lot of the straw, we can do put that somewhere and then just start selling that straw. It's a pretty cool mod. It runs really well because it's obviously Giant's website. I remember using it in one map when I was doing multiplayer too. We used to plop it somewhere. We never build stuff. We would just use it, load up in the forage wagon because you want it to be more time efficient. And sitting here windrowing it, and baling it, and then picking up here, you're wasting time and money on gas. So if you're just doing the forage wagon, you can actually load up a lot, one of those big ones, and then we used to just dump it in there. So maybe we'll do that. We'll place it somewhere. Some of you guys maybe not seen that before. We can actually show that off a little bit. And that's my whole thing with my series, is showing off new stuff. It might not be new to me, but it'll be new to some of you guys, because some of you guys are probably not caught up with all the mods like I am. I try to keep up with the mods and what's new and innovative and cool looking. I think we got them all, guys. Yeah, let's go take this guy on. So we'll probably do that. If I remember. I think I should remember. Probably in the near future episodes we'll set that up somewhere. I'll find a spot for it. And it's not a big deal because if we don't like where it's at, we can just sell it, you know. I think a good spot might be by the contractors area. And how's that sugar beet guy doing? Oh, it's still going pretty good. Let's take a look. Quite a bit bills out of there. Yeah, that's definitely not a 64. 140 piece, so that's some pretty good money, I guess. So let's actually set him back to normal. And let's bring on over this guy, and then we'll unload him, and then we'll call an episode, guys. We should be, yeah, I don't know, we might need to go some more hit lemons. How is corn in here? There's like one stalk of corn. Did you see that? I just ran it over. So yeah, all this looks really nice, dirty. Probably the last DLC we'll see until FS17 comes out. So definitely worth it. I mean, it just gives me a peace of mind that I can't use the Roper Euro Tiger because there might be some sort of crash by using that. I'm not worried about the crash. I'm worried about save corruption. My game save getting corrupted. That's definitely not a good thing. That's I don't even wish that on my worst enemy of their game just getting corrupted, because that's just so much work we put in these are maps. That just does not, it's not a good thing. If I had a mod like that, I would just pull it and be like, you know what, you guys don't put them up on any websites. And I don't want to test in 1.1 version. I don't know if it actually works. So maybe somebody will let me know. Sugar beets. So alrighty guys, I guess that is it for this episode. Just get that all folded up. And we'll definitely see you next time out there, guys. So till next time, guys, you take care of yourself and stay out of trouble, guys. So bye bye guys, take care.